Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Music and Beyond. I'm Ernie Crazy Eyes from Recall Productions. Today, I am here with Hancho Villa. How's it going, man?
It's going good, bro. It's going really good. Thank you for asking. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, bro. I was listening to your music, and I was just like, holy crap, like, I need to get this guy on.
I appreciate that, man. For real, thank you so much.
Yeah, man. But what's your inspiration? To like making music and stuff. Like, what inspired you to?
Really, it's gonna go based on the day I'm having, bro. Like, I don't really like pre-plan a song or anything like that. I don't make songs that I'm gonna go like, oh, I need to make one that sounds like this, or I need to make one that sounds like that. I kind of just go. I'll like if I'm in the mood of laying down something or something like that, I'll look up an instrumental or find a producer that makes beats that I like. And if I hear something that I go like I'm feeling that way that day, I'll start writing it down and start going based off that, man. Based off pretty much day by day basis.
That's dope. And is there any particular artist that inspired you to start making music?
I would honestly, my father, bro, he was in a rock band and stuff like that. Watching him grow, with his band, he would practice at the crib, and I would watch him play and sing and stuff like that. He used to take his guitar everywhere, man. So he would, at parties, like at get-togethers for the fam, he would always be the one like, hey, bring out the guitar, and he'd bust it out, sing with the whole fam and stuff like that. And watching that made me want to get into it, man. So he was my biggest inspiration as an artist. But other than that, like I have a ton of different genres of artists that I would, I guess, idolize. Not necessarily idolize like that, but that I would be inspired by. But top it off is my dad.
Hell yeah, man. And yeah, because I listened to like literally all of your music these past few days and stuff, and like I heard the 956 shit. That was really dope, kind of different.
Yeah.
And then I heard the Hancho Villa stuff, and that stuff was really, really good. I liked it. And then I also heard the fuck.
Reverie
Oh yeah.
Echo?
Yeah, I have trouble freaking saying that. Is it Reverie's Echo?
Yeah, Reverie's Echo. Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, that was pretty freaking dope, and we'll definitely talk about that later. But when it comes to like writing your music and stuff, like is it lyrics first or like how's your writing process?
It's on and off, bro. It'll either be lyrics first. Well, so I'll start off like throughout the day. I'll like random lyrics will come to my head that hits me different. So I'll write them down on my little notepad on my iPhone. And then once I find an instrumental or a beat that I like, I will find the melody to that first. Like I'll hum it out or like I'll mumble words. I'll be like la 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 or whatever, I'll record that. And then I'll go back to my notes and go through like each and every note and see which one is like, it's like a puzzle piece for me. You know what I mean? Like, okay, this lyric is going to go with this one's going to go here, and I'll build off that. And then I'll start writing from there.
That's actually pretty dope, honestly.
Yeah, I appreciate that. And if I'm going into like a rap song or like somebody's asking me for a feature, I'll sometimes I'll just go start writing like that. It depends, man. It just depends on like the type of genre. Because usually rap, I can't really find like a melody type thing. I'll just start going and start writing some bars and lyrically and start going with that. But I'll still also go back to my notes and use what I have as like ready, to use it, so I don't like just sit on it forever.
Yeah, so that you can have something to fall back on.
Exactly.
And I did want to ask, where does the name Hancho Villa come from?
Man, it's funny, bro. It was a long time ago. Me and my buddy, his name's Casso. We were sitting in the studio. We would freestyle all the time together, just go back and forth, just catch a vibe with each other. And one time I misunderstood him. I think he said Pancho Villa, but I could have sworn he said Hancho Villa. And I thought it was super, like, awesome wordplay. Like, I was like, man, I really like that. That sounds like a really creative name, bro. And I suggested, like, instead of going by Casso, go by Hancho Villa. But he kind of, like, laughed it off and, like, thought it was kind of funny at first. But I was like, dude, like, I was dead serious. I was like, dude, this is a badass name. If you're not going to use it, then I'm going to change my name to that. I used to go by Wicked D, which was my dad's rap name whenever he was young. So.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah. So I just changed it to that. And ever since then, bro, this was, like, maybe, like, 2016 probably, bro. And it just stuck with me since then.
That's pretty dope. Hey, by any chance, does your dad have any music like out there
Oh
that we
yeah,
can
he
listen to?
doesn't really have anything like out like that, bro. He used to be one of those CD guys, you know. He had his band
Oh,
and stuff
okay,
like
yeah,
that,
yeah.
so he would push out CDs and stuff. I've been trying to get his music out. I just haven't had the full time to actually go and commit to like making the Spotify, the DistroKid or whatever, putting
Yeah,
all that
yeah.
info on there because he doesn't really trust credit cards, like being out there. I don't know, he's real old school,
Yeah,
so
no,
he doesn't
I
really
get
like
it.
go about that. But I'm working on it, man. Like I have a couple songs that I've been pushing for him to go ahead and record and stuff like that. So we're trying to get it out there. He doesn't really have the time as much as I do, and our schedules are just like a little off.
Dude, that's wild. That would be pretty cool too.
Yeah, his
Um,
music's good, bro. Anybody who's heard him, they know, man. They know my pops. They know him more than my music, bro.
honestly, you should make a song with your dad or a few.
That's how I started, bro. It's a funny thing, man. My dad used to go to the studio called Two Mix Studio,
Uh-huh.
and I would go watch him. It was here in Harlingen. It used to be right there by Save a Lot or whatever used to be called Save a Lot. I think it's like the La Michicana now. But on the corner it was Two Mix Studio, and he would go there every single day and just lay down something, and I would watch him. And he got into it. He got me into it because he gave me a program on my computer called Acid Pro, and I would go and mess around and make beats on there and stuff like that. And because it came with loops and stuff, it was super easy, like for a kid and stuff. I was probably like 10 years old when I started messing with that. But he would come and then like after the studio, I would still be awake, and he would be like, oh, you know, like let me I would tell him, can you put a guitar rhythm for me? And he would come up with a melody for me and stuff like that, lyrically. And I would have him come on a song, and then I would just go and like feature myself on there, type of thing.
Oh, hell yeah, dude, that's
Yeah.
dope.
Also, I was super little, you know, so I think it was awesome for me to start off like that. I had a good
Yeah,
person like to teach me to start off.
yeah, 'cause you started off like at 10, I believe, right? I think is what I read on
Yeah,
the
I
thing that
started
was
actually
posted
laying down like lyrics and stuff like that when I was 12. I started
when you were
making beats
12.
on Acid Pro when I was like 10. Yeah.
Man, that's freaking wild.
Yeah, it was crazy. The only reason I know that, bro, is because whenever Hurricane Dolly hit, my window busted open. That's like fucking, you know, that was years ago. If you're from Harlingen, you don't remember Hurricane Dolly a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, I remember Dolly.
Okay. So
I
whenever
slept
that
through
hit,
it,
bro,
bro.
my window broke, and I was making beats at the time. So that's how young I was, you know. I'm 27 now, so.
Man, that's wild. And yeah, like I ended up like I think I got drunk and I just fell asleep during Hurricane Dolly. I was like, if anything
Yeah,
happens, whatever.
I was way too young for it.
Oh man, that's wild. And crap. You literally got me all excited right now. I'm just like, let's freaking rage.
Right? Oh, hype.
Yeah. Písale.
Right? Yeah, for real.
And who would you like to collaborate with if you had the chance, whether here in the Valley or you know worldwide or you know nationwide?
You know, I've thought about it, you know, a lot, and I mean anybody that wants to work with me, bro, I'll work with them, but I think I would want to work with somebody that's like lyrically inclined to see if I could hold up with them, like maybe like Kendrick or J. Cole, Eminem, like see if I can actually create something with them that I can hold up to that. And if I could do that, you know what I mean, like I'll feel pretty confident in the music industry. But I mean, if I were to do this marketing wise and you know brain wise, I would obviously go with Drake because anything Drake really touches will blow up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the route I would take.
Have you do you listen to Immortal Technique?
Yeah, I've heard obviously Dancing with the Devil, I think is what it's called.
Yeah, Dancing with the Devil,
Yeah,
and You Never Know.
that's the only one I've heard. Like, you know, I can't really say I've sat down and looked up a lot of his songs, but when I hear that song, dude, he murks it lyrically, bro. He destroys it. Like, it's storytelling wise, and at the end, if you have the extended version, I believe, and he goes back to back murking it, like.
Oh, like you thought you motherfuckers were done, right?
Yeah, that part, bro,
I
exactly. When he goes into that part, he just starts going bar for bar, bro. He's not even telling a story. He's just like ripping them up, bro.
Yeah, it was just kind of like a freestyle at the end. Yeah, that was pretty.
Yeah, but the lyrics he's spitting is some real ass shit, bro. I've always really enjoyed that part of the song.
Yeah, or Vinny Paz. I think he was part of the Jedi Mind Trick.
Oh, okay, I've never heard of him actually. See, I haven't done enough research into that, like with Immortal Technique enough. But I will, man. I'll check him out.
Yeah, dude. I honestly suggest, like, whenever I talk to like hip hop artists, whether it be through interview or through just like face to face, like that's one thing that I ask them about, like Immortal Technique or Vinny Paz, because like I know we can go hours talking about Eminem, but
Mainstream, yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, but Immortal Technique and Vinny Paz are like the underground, and I'm just kind of like, dude, those two dudes should be heard, honestly.
Yeah, exactly. The thing is, I wish when I was younger, bro, I didn't really have like a cell phone. I didn't really have like a MP3 because we were so broke. Like I wouldn't really be able to get those type of things. Like if my parents were gonna spend money for me on something, I would ask for like a skateboard because I was so big. I would always be snapping stuff. So I wouldn't ask for those type of things. So I would strictly go based off whatever music my dad would give me at that time because I just had my computer.
Oh, yeah.
So that's all he would know was like Eminem, fucking the mainstream stuff, bro. Like I actually didn't discover really Kendrick's music till like after I had already graduated, bro. And then that's the crazy part. I graduated in 2014, and I probably didn't start actually jamming Good Kid, Mad City until I was probably like 23, 24. So like I kind of like got into it like at a later version of myself. But if I was younger, I knew I would have fucking taken over. Like I didn't like, do the whole LimeWire thing. I didn't have it in the computer like that. Like I just, yeah, unfortunately, but I think it kind of it helped me in the long run because I couldn't bite anybody's sound. I just ended up sticking to myself.
Yeah, dude, and I could actually like hear it, like, and your sound is like so different than like your stuff, like you can't really compare one of your songs to another song, like,
yeah,
and that's what I like about it.
A lot of people have told me that, bro. They can't really put their finger on like what I'm trying or what I'm doing in the industry, and I was like, I mean, for me, that's just what I've always done, bro. Like I've seen my dad do that. Come home from after jamming out on a rock session to come and just rap on the fucking mic. You know what I mean? Like that's just the type of music I've been around. I would go from my dad's house from rocking, and my uncle would be in hip hop to Enrique Iglesias to my grandma jamming fucking Santos and fucking my grandpa jamming like Marco Antonio Solis and all that type of stuff, bro.
Damn, you had it all.
Yeah, and I was in choir too, man. I grew up pretty much my whole life in choir, so I knew all the classical music, man, and that was where I would come into. So everything I guess that I was around is kind of what I can mess around with, I guess. So it helped me out a lot.
Yeah, it gave you a very diverse sound.
Yeah, exactly. It's just, I don't know. I just do whatever comes to my heart at the day. I appreciate that, man. Thanks.
Yeah, man. I honestly, I literally, like, whenever I go into, like, listening to an artist, whether I'm going to interview them or not, like, I study, like, their, like, like, the way that they spit, the way that they, put the words together, the way
yeah.
Like I try to like maybe hear their breathing even though you really can't hear it or anything.
Yeah, I take mine out, dude, 100%. Like I'll cut them out on a lot of my beats or the songs that I do.
Yeah, bro. Like I don't know. I try to pay attention to so much of the song that I kind of just like, okay, I'm gonna study the hell out of this.
Yeah, I get you.
And talking about songs and stuff, like I wanna. Like, what is your mindset when writing a song? Like, I know we talked about, like, I think spitting the song or whatever.
Yeah.
But, like, when you're writing a song, like, do you write a depressing song when you're happy, or do you write a happy song when you're depressed, or vice versa? Like, how does it come?
I get you.
Yeah.
I get you. Like, how does it, like, what do I get inspired by, or what helps me write a sad song or a happy song? For me, really, bro, I can write a sad song when I'm happy. I can dive deep. It just depends, bro. Like really on my mood. Like I don't necessarily have to be in a sad or upset mood for me to go ahead and write about it. Sometimes there'll be something that's just crawling inside me that I don't even recognize. Like I said, I'll be thinking about lyrics all day, and then by the end of the day, I'll have a whole song just in different lyrics that are just about the same type of topic. And then I'll just go and like, okay, well, this really suits together, and this beat is here, like, perfect for this type of sound. Like, this is what if I can go, and I'll tap into my feelings, you know what I mean? Like, I'll tap down when I'm recording. When it's time for me to hit that mic, like, I'll hit to that where I need to hit it because it's real emotions. But
Yeah,
I
of
don't
course.
necessarily have to be sad or crying for me to go and write a sad song. And I don't necessarily have to be happy for me to go and write a happy song either. Like sometimes I'll have a shitty ass day, but that'll make me want to go and turn it around and be like, well, fuck it, let's fucking hype myself up, bro. Like, how can I get out of this? And I'll just write some fucking bullshit. Or sometimes I'll just start talking shit, bro. Like that'll help me a lot. You know what I mean? Just talking shit, like whatever the fuck. Like the last track I dropped was Hardcore Mexicans. That one's really based just me talking shit to the government and saying, well, like this is what you think a Mexican is. Well, this is what the fuck I'm gonna be, type shit. You know?
Yeah, and that's pretty wild. Like, you know, but yeah, like, you know, it's our society, and you know, like, I guess our culture, like, you know, being Mexicans and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Like it was just around the time where it was just like Mexicans are doing this, Mexicans doing that. It was just like, dude, you really think we're like that? Well, this is how we are, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I take a couple shots at the government at the end. I rep the Valley for it. I rep Texas. Like the whole song is just basically, you know, we out here, bro. And we are hard. We are hardcore type shit. Mexicans are taking over the industry a lot over like fucking Mexican OT, D Baby, fucking. We in
Wait,
this,
the
bro.
baby is Mexican?
I think he is. Shit, I might be wrong on that. He looks Mexican. He is. No, yeah, he is Mexican. Because he said he has that heart as Mexican as or whatever.
I didn't know that the baby was Mexican. That's wild.
Yeah, D Baby, not Da Baby.
Oh, it's a different one.
Yeah, they're different, bro. Yeah,
Oh,
but they're
okay.
like he's from Texas. Yeah, he's from Texas, Mexican OT too.
Oh, Mexican OT. Yeah, I like Mexican OT.
Yeah, he's cool, man. He's a good person.
Yeah, hell yeah. And can you tell me about the song I Keep?
Well, you know, I'll be completely honest, bro. Like that's Honda's music.
That's
Honda
Honda's
came
music.
up with Honda came up with that song himself, 100%. He recorded it at Robbie Reyna's home. He asked me to hop on it, and I had a verse that I actually wrote a long time ago, and I just never dropped the song. So like I just ended up spitting it on there, and it just worked out perfect like that, man. But honestly, that was all Honda. He wrote that himself, man.
Oh shit! And what about Písale?
So I mean, me and Honda are like not really on that great of terms, but I'll tell you 100% like how it started. So that was actually mine and Honda's first song that we came up together with. I had the song idea for the longest time. I had the instrumental, and whenever he asked to link up with me and stuff like that, I came over to his crib. He showed me some of his music, and I was like, oh well, this guy would be cool to do this song with because he knows Spanish a lot more than I do. He's a lot more fluent in Spanish than me. And he's into the car community more than I am and stuff like that. So I showed him the song. I told him I was like I have this song like Puro Chevy car, Puro Fiero car, and that's all I had at that point. And then I was like, I don't really know that many like car lingo stuff like that. Like I just thought this would be kind of cool. And at that time I was already sitting on it for like about 2 years, bro. And then Honda came up with he gave me some more lingo on like what to say and stuff like that. And he was the one who came up with the Písale, car. And I was like, oh, cool. Yeah, we should repeat that then a couple times and stuff like that. And then he wrote his verse with the Spanish stuff like that. And then I came in with the whole screamo part and all that shit just to kind of like, because the beat hits super fucking hard right there. It was like, yeah. I knew that's what I wanted to do from the very time I heard the beat. I wanted to come in second on that verse, bro, because I knew what I was going to do with that.
Yeah.
And what's funny, bro, is like that Puro 956 shit. I spit that before we even made 956. Like, I just wrote, I wrote that part, and I was like, Puro 956 shit. And it was just wordplay for me. And then after that, like, we did a couple shows, and we kind of like, oh, we should stick with 956. Like, and that's how it started.
Yeah, because I remember when you guys came up, like I heard, like I'm a huge fan of End the Hero Prevails, and Croy ended up dropping a 956 or 956, and then I was just like, holy smoke! Now there's an artist that's going by 956 shit. I'm like, that's cool.
See, and I didn't even know that at the time, bro. Like, because I wasn't too heavily involved in the music community like that, just because, like, I was just barely, like, kind of getting back into the whole groove and, like, being comfortable with dropping music like that consistently. And I think there was like a whole issue with them for a while because I think they said like, oh, we're taking their brand and stuff like that. I was like, man, I don't know.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's just it's music stuff, but I mean, it wasn't a big deal at the end of the day. It was everything got resolved. It was cool.
Yeah. Can you talk to me about the song "Judge Me"? Cause I don't know, that one kind of hit me a little bit.
Hell yeah, bro. That was actually like one of the first songs where I could say that I kind of like discovered like what I wanted to do with the music. Like, that was actually the first video I shot for myself too, bro. And it was just something that that song like really for a long time was just like the definition of what I wanted to be in this music industry. It was just like, fuck you. Like, I don't care. Like, you can't judge me for shit. And for a long time, a lot of people fuck with it. Whenever I would perform that song live, it just got the crowd hyped. It got everybody like interested in looking my way, and I just enjoyed it. You know what I mean? Like, I enjoyed performing the song. And dude, whenever the first hook that I had for that song, it just did not go. And that was the first time I actually said, well, you know what? Like, let me try it like this. Let me try screaming it a bit. And I was walking around my apartment at the time, and I was like, man, how can I do it? And I just did it, bro, and I messed with it on the frequencies and changed around a couple of things, added a couple of distortion a bit, and I was like, damn, like this sounds so fucking raunchy, but so real. Like I don't know, man. I just stuck with me right there, and I was like, this could be this is where I discovered like screaming as my ad libs type shit.
Yeah, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I love that. You know, like I love that artists are doing that. Like when it comes to hip hop and stuff, I'm just like, dude, that's cool, like, or whatever. Like,
yeah.
I'm not I can't really do it like that, but
Dude, it took me a long time to scream, bro. Like, I wasn't always like a good like screaming person. Like, I'm not, to this day, I'm still not, bro. Like, I kind of whisper scream is what people call it.
Oh
but, yeah, but it just sounds good on the mic, and it brings out the energy, the liveness of the song, and it sounds fun. I love it.
Hell yeah, dude. I mean, I can't wait to hear more music from you, cause honestly, like yeah, I'm here in the Valley and stuff, but like there's so many other music that I've been listening to, and I'm just like, fuck, like I really want to get down here to the Valley and to the Valley artists, like, you know, cause I know that there's a lot of, you know, like
hidden talent. No, there is.
Yeah,
man. Yeah.
No, hidden talent, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, bro, there is, man. There's a lot of different ones. Like Bakary, I think is the only other person that came close to like kind of what I was going for. Like, I guess sound wise, but I wasn't trying to do too much like trap, hardcore, like, or trap. Oh, I forgot what he calls it. Trap, metalcore, trap. I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't even heard Bakary's music either. Like,
yeah, check him out, bro. He got some good bangers, bro. He's definitely somebody that was like started though like his own genre like that. I don't know what he calls it, and I'm so sorry, Bakary, if you hear this, dog. I forgot what it's called, but he does his own thing like that. Like he started his own little wave like that, and I mean I feel like I started my own little wave myself. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really try to compare myself to Bakary or anything like that, but I know that he was also like screaming on his shit like that too, and he's a cool dude too, man. So if you haven't checked his music out, I definitely suggest you check it out, bro, because he's got some hidden bangers there.
Yeah, I'll definitely check that one out, or check him out. And what about Hits Different, man? Because that song, I don't know, that one really spoke to me too. Like you know, right now I'm going down the line of the songs that just kind of like, you know, spoke to me a little bit.
Yeah, that was actually with Royal Towers was his name at the time. I don't know if he changed it around. But he hit me up for a feature, man. Now I told him, I was like, hell yeah, let's get it, man. He sent me the song, and I heard what he was spitting on it, and I was just like, okay, like you're going for like a real ass kind of type of vibe. So I just stuck with that, man. Like, I kind of spit some realness about myself, you know, like being a father and not being able to really show emotions as much as I would like because of the fact that I'm a father, you know, working so much and stuff like that. And I just went with that, bro, and basically when I started going out to that, I got in emotions and all this stuff. So, like, you know, I get told a lot, like, right now I'm going through like a law case where I have to quit smoking because of the fact that I fucking got charged with marijuana and stuff like that. Which, I mean, I don't give a fuck, but I just kind of expressed how I felt about it. Like, fuck, so pass me the bottle and blunt. I've been working all week. Let me kick off my sneaks, like, you know, like just let me be me, bro. Like. Yeah, I'm doing what I can to take care of my kid. I'm doing what I can to pay for my bills and all this stuff. Like, just let me be me at the end of the day. If I'm doing what I have to do, there's nothing wrong with me being whatever I want to be on the side. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, and that's what I loved about that song, just like the real rawness about the lyrics and stuff. Like
Yeah, hell
I
yeah.
felt that shit. I was like, damn, I gotta spin this all over again. Like let's take it back to the top.
Yeah, bro, we laid down that vocal line with my boy Lottie, man. So he's the one who mixed it and produced that shit. And yeah, bro, like that was just one of the first collabs that I can say I really enjoyed, like spitting some realness. Like it wasn't no bullshit type thing, you know?
Yeah, hell yeah, dude, that's awesome. I love that.
Yeah.
I yeah, and fuck, I'm gonna butcher this name again, but
Reverie Echo.
Revi Zeko.
Yes, sir.
I heard Without You, man. Can you talk to me about that song?
Yeah, man. So I mean, I've known Eagle Eye Visions, which is Adrian Visions, for the longest time, bro. He's a photographer slash videographer, really great at what he does. I've known him for like with the whole 956 thing. You know, I had been wanting to get a video from him for the longest time, and our first video was done by him, bro. And it went ever since then, bro. Like I just really fuck with his work. I've enjoyed working with him. He's never really given me an issue. I probably given him an issue or two, but like we've passed through it. He's a good person, man. And I had that song Without You recorded on like a song already, like as just as a reference. Like I never dropped it. But he was in his own band and stuff like that, and he was a rocker. So I just sent it to him like, hey, bro, you know, check it out. Like, let me know what you think type shit. And he was like, bro, this is a really good song. Like, you should definitely move forward with it. He was like, you know, like, what do you think if we go record it and I'll fucking come up with a guitar pattern and we'll fucking, like, lay it down and stuff like that. And I was like, dude, like, I'm fucking for it, you know? Like, at this point, you know, I don't mind doing anything or working with anybody, you know? So we go, we lay it down, we test out the waters, and dude, the song comes out fucking great. Like, it comes out different than how it originally sounded, but different enough for me to really fuck with it.
Yeah.
And it was Vision's idea, like, bro, let's do the video today. I'm gonna do it AI, and I was like, bro, fuck it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm with whatever the fuck work you want to put into it. Let's get it. So we went, we shot the video, bro. I got the camera, I filmed him a little bit. He filmed me for a bit at this abandoned spot that he knew in McAllen. And just from there, you know, it started becoming a thing, man. I showed it to a lot of my friends, and they like it a lot. So they really want some more of that. And we have a new song coming out called Fall, and it's already recorded and everything. We just need to do a video, and probably within the next month it'll be out.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. I can't wait.
Yeah, hell yeah. I like that. I like the rock stuff.
Yeah, when I heard the song, I was like, okay, like this is totally completely different. Like,
yeah, bro, I know, man. I've always wanted to be in a rock band. Like I've always have because of watching my dad. You know, it's just in my blood, bro. Like I want to do it. So when he said like you want to do it, I was like, hell, fucking yeah, I want to do it, man. Let's do it.
yeah, and like same here. Like, I mean, I suck at singing or rapping or any of that stuff, but I was just like, you know what, like since I can't be up front where I want to be, I'm just gonna be in the background and I'm just gonna like make a podcast and you know shoot the shit with the few musicians and see where that takes me.
Hey, no, dude, that's awesome, bro. Shit, that's cool as hell, bro. I started vlogging too, man. I started doing a little bit of vlogs myself, just working with different artists. You know, going to the studio with different artists, just so I can like not necessarily too much for the people, but for when I get my ass older and I can't fucking do it no more, I can come back and be like, dude, I remember this time. Like it's just all documented, you know. Or if I do blow up, shit, I got it there. Like you know what I mean? It's easily be like, look, you need some old footage right here, man, right here. Go to my old YouTube, stuff like that.
You could use it for a story or a documentary or something.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. So I just started doing it more recently.
Hell yeah, dude, that's dope. I don't know how to vlog or anything, so I'm just gonna like
dude, you have an iPhone?
I have an iPhone, yeah.
Look, bro, you just start recording throughout your day, bro. Get yourself the app called CapCut.
Oh, I have CapCut.
Okay, bro, dude, that's all you need, man. That's all I use. My iPhone and CapCut. And I just vlog throughout the day. If I get something funny, you know, I just kind of get it on camera and I'll just cut it up, man. And I'll put the videos in order. And it'll come up to like 40 minutes of video, and I'll just chop it up to like at least 20 to 13, no more than 20 minutes.
Oh, shit, okay.
Yeah, so, I mean, try it out, bro. You might figure out a new thing to do, you know what I mean? It's fun. It's fun to actually do, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to try to check it out and see.
Yeah, it'd be cool. You never know, bro. You know, if you get something working with like another artist or something like that, or if you're going to go to an event, just blog it, get some people, fucking people, the people that you get on the vlog will go check it out. And really, I mean, if you're, don't do it thinking you're going to get like 1,000 views the first day or anything like that, but you never know, man. You might have something in you that people enjoy just to
Yeah,
watch.
honestly, I'm not in it for the views. I'm not in it for anything because my shit gets like maybe 10 or 20 hits a whole interview, and I'm just like, thank you for listening. I love you.
Yeah, I
But
know, bro. And that's more personal, man. Like, it's really cool when you get like a few views because you can tell, I mean, who's really supporting or who's really into it. I mean, but the more artists you work with, bro, I mean, I'm sure you're gonna start building up something, dude. Because we need more people doing stuff like this. It's cool. It's awesome.
yeah, man, you should hit up True Anu, awesome
You new?
podcasters too. True Anu, yeah.
I think I have. I was supposed to do one a long time ago with them, but I don't think they ever really got back to me again on it. I was supposed to go with Honda one time, and I
Okay.
didn't get to go because I was working.
Yeah, yeah,
But I
yeah.
mean, ever since then, they really haven't talked to me again or anything like that, which I got no problem with. But I'll hit them up. See what's up with them. I went on
Hell yeah,
quizzes
dude.
last time too. The other art, I forgot what it's called. Real Culture, I think. Yeah.
I don't think I know them.
Oh, they're pretty cool. They got some cool stuff.
Yeah, and when can we hear some new music? I know you just said that you had released a single, but do you have anything more in the works with Hancho Villa?
Yeah,
At Hancho Villa?
bro. Yeah, dude, I'm sitting on a ton of music, bro. I could probably not lay down any other music for the rest of the year and still drop at least like twice a week. You know what I mean?
Holy fuck.
Like I'm sitting on a ton of music, bro, and I'm ready to drop it. Like I'm just trying to do it like where it's moderate so people can at least consistently hear the same amount. I got music with Trap Junkie. I got music with my boy Ruckus or Dank Sinatra. And I got some other features that I just haven't really dropped because I haven't really got the okay from the other artists and stuff like that. But man, I'm sitting on some gold, man. I'm ready to drop.
Oh, dude, you just reminded me. There was a song that you did with was it Killer Matt? A
Chillin'
song with
Man?
Killer? Was it Killer Matt or
Trigger Matt.
Trigger Matt? Yeah,
Yeah, My
dude.
City.
Yeah, dude, that song was like when I heard it, I was like, dude, that was freaking dope.
Yeah, bro, that's a throwback one, man. It was an awesome song, bro. It was a great fucking track. I enjoyed making it. I came up with the hook, the whole idea and everything, and helped Honda write his part on there. Trigger Matt came over, laid down his verse, and we just made history from there on that song. It was a badass song, bro. It was awesome. I don't really push it that much anymore just because how everything ended and shit.
Yeah, yeah. But
But
no,
yeah, that song was fun, bro. Like when I came up with the hook, I definitely got inspired off Nate Dogg. You know what I mean? Like it was definitely
yeah,
something
yeah,
that
I
was
could
like,
I could hear that, bro. I could hear that.
yeah. I posted like it's the 125 and the 509, and we are just gliding us both. I just did it like if I was talking in a deep voice type shit, and it just came out badass.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, man, why does this sound so familiar? And then I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, that's exactly how I posed it, man. I don't want to say I was biting off the sound or anything like that. It was just really inspired off what I would hear on this track if I had access to that voice.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Exactly.
And real quick before I let you go, I love to end like, every conversation with the fun one. And if you were stuck in an elevator with any musician, dead or alive, who would it be and what would you talk about?
Damn, bro, that's a tough one, dude. I guess if it was gonna be one artist, maybe Chester Bennington or Chris Cornell, bro. Just to kind of like see what was up, I mean, I'm very in touch with like grunge music. Like, my whole arm is literally like I got Audio Slave, Kurt Cobain, Pro Jam, and Lane Stanley from Alice in Chains. And I mean, I would maybe pick Kurt Cobain because, dude, like I grew up fucking like that's who got me into like the rock screaming and like fucking like the grunge sound, you know what I mean? Nothing so fucking pure or clean. It doesn't matter if it's pure or clean as long as it sounds fucking like with emotion, then you're good. But I would maybe pick like Chester Bennington just because of the fact of his knowledge. He lasted a little bit longer into the music career, so I would want to know more about what his standpoint was and why he did what he did, or if he really did what he did,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, that would probably be him.
That would be dope, honestly. Like, and then you could go into like his writing process and what was on his mind like when writing like certain songs and stuff. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, and honestly, when I was a kid, bro, I had the Walkman, the fucking cassette player.
Oh,
I had
really?
a
Hell
Linkin,
yeah.
yeah, I had Linkin Park's whole like album, my cassette. And dude, I would listen to In the End, and I really wanted to sing like Chester in that song when he comes in with the "I put my trust in
Oh,
you." Like that
yeah.
was my inspiration as singing wise. Like, dude, I want to sing like
Dude,
that. If I'm gonna use my clean voice, that's how I want to sound.
dude, that actually sounded pretty good too. Like,
Like, yeah, bro, that's kind of what I would really be inspired by. Like when I would hear that part, like, man, dude, like I was like fucking like maybe 7, 6, maybe. Like, dude, this is what I want to sound like. When then I would really try. And then his screams too, man. Like when he screams like for a long ass time, I can try it too. You know, if it's in the mic, I can probably do it. But like I don't know if his scream was like super fucking loud or if he did it like how I do it. But I like to compare my scream to his when I do it. And if not, I try to get it as raunchy as I can to there.
yeah, and honestly, I think I saw on TikTok, like Chester, like streaming for like 11 or 15 seconds. Just
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah. I
I'm just
tested
like,
it out to see if I
whoa.
could do it, like, and I did it, but I did it with his voice in the back, so I really don't know how good it sounded. But I
Oh,
could
okay,
definitely
yeah.
do it, like, for that long. Maybe if I get a good mic. I've been pretty good at screaming on the mic.
Do it.
Right? I've been kicking sick as fuck.
Hell yeah, bro, that's awesome. And where can we find you? Where can we find you?
So I mean, you can follow me under Hancho Villa. You can follow my brother's Trap Junkies. I'm also with Rev Rizeko on YouTube. Hancho Villa 956 shit. On Instagram, I'm under Hancho Villa 95666. And that's pretty much it, man. Facebook and Instagram and TikTok, you look me under Hancho Villa, and I should pop up.
Hell yeah, man. I want to thank you for being on here tonight, and it was so fun. Like, man, I think I'm gonna go listen to some more of this fucking Hancho Villa shit because it's good as fuck.
Yeah, I appreciate it, bro. Thank you for having me on too, man. I appreciate the support for real, bro. And I'll share your stuff, dude. Like, whenever you got anything dropping or anything like that, just tag me, bro, and I'll help push it, man. Hopefully, we can get you some more views and some more followers too.
Yeah, man, it's all good. Like whether they come or not, or whether I care about the artist, and that's who I want to push. But then again, we should get some more listeners, right?
No, hell yeah, man. We'll get them. We'll get them, bro. You got me on here, bro. The most I can do is kind of return the favor by supporting. So I appreciate the support on my music, man. So I want to return the favor, dog. So thank you so
Hell
much.
yeah, man. And I want to remind everybody that thank you for listening, and remember that without music, life would be a mistake.